If you're like me, you might spend a lot of your time playing games also in a Discord server with friends chatting. Maybe it's in the evening, maybe you're tired after a busy day and just want to chill. And then the question arises of what to play. Often I want something that I can just pick up for half an hour or 45 minutes and put back down again. Something that doesn't require me to focus on a story or get invested for long periods of time. Dorfromantik fills this niche spectacularly. The gameplay in Dorfromantik is incredibly simple. You just place hexagonal tiles next to each other, building towns, forests, and other geographic features as you go. It's perfectly engineered to be a relaxing and thoughtful experience. Something you can come and go from with no penalty to the gameplay or to your own enjoyment. That's not to say there isn't strategy and skill involved though. You have a finite number of tiles, which come in an unskippable stack, and the game ends when you run out. So in order to keep your lands growing for as long as possible, you have to win more tiles by completing quests. For example, connect this wheat field to exactly 6 others, or make this tile part of a forest of more than 753 trees. You also score based on how synergistically you match the tiles to those around them, so there's definitely some thought to be had if you want to have a never-ending landscape, or to beat that high score. For me, the best way to play is somewhere in the middle, still trying and putting in some thought, but chilling and chatting with friends at the same time. And probably the best thing about Dorfromantik is that the game doesn't punish your enjoyment if you prefer one of these playstyles over the other. The game's visuals are calming and relaxed too. I would describe it as a watercolour sketch style, with lots of mild pastel colours and cute little animations. The biomes can change as well, meaning that as you move further away from the start tile, fields and foliage can become different colours. Some of these are unlocked by achievement, which is a nice little method of progression. The music and sound design follow in these minimalist footsteps. Sparsely accompanied piano melodies fade in and out of the landscape, with the occasional synth, horns or muted drums audible as well. There's a really cool proximity effect on the sound effects too, where as you zoom right in you can hear your trains chugging around or the birds chirping in the forest. I will bear in mind that this is an early access release, and despite some reports of minor bugs and crashes, I'm yet to experience any myself. My biggest hope for the game is that with the full release there are more game modes and content added. It would be really cool to have new tiles like mountains, or even different themed maps you could play on with a different selection of tiles, like a desert with oases, palm trees and sand dunes, and different styles of buildings. Different types of challenge game modes with specific objectives would also be a cool addition to the current normal and sandbox modes. That said, Dorfromantik is developed by a pretty small team, so I guess I have to be realistic with my expectations. I'm sure they've got full plans for the duration of their early access program. In its current state, Dorfromantik is a minimalistic, simplistic world builder with endless charm and just the right amount of required strategy. So should you buy it? Well, I did, and I would. It's only $10 right now, and I know I'll get a lot more enjoyment out of this game than the 2 cups of coffee I could have bought otherwise.